Fuck, man. Alright, yep. This week, shepherd's pie for the fucking boys. Except, I actually learned this little tidbit. I'm not making shepherd's pie, really. I'm making cottage pie. The difference is in the meat. Shepherd's pie is lamb, and cottage pie is ground beef. So, yeah. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie, whatever you want to call it. All these fucking posers. Alright, getting into it. Gonna heat up the oil, and then, oh shit, yeah, I should probably do ingredients. And then, yeah, I'm probably gonna try and cut this one. Maybe it'll be shorter. Yeah, okay, so for the filling, there's two parts. There's the filling, which is like the meat and beans and stuff, and then there's a potato topping in this recipe. So for the meat filling, I'm doubling the recipe. So 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cups of olive oil, yummy, signature select. 2 cups chopped yellow onion. That's probably 2 cups. It's one big ass onion worth. And then 2 pounds of ground beef. We be beefing. Ground beef. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what's next, gang? What's next, guys? Fucking 4 teaspoons of parsley. 2 teaspoons of rosemary. 2 teaspoons of thyme. All mixed up in a little bowl. Salt. Fuck salt. Salt's for posers. Peppers for posers. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Yep. 4 cloves of minced garlic. Yummy, yummy. Woo! Yep. So that's lit. Manifesting abundance. Garlic, minced. Then we have all-purpose flour. 4 tablespoons of that for graving. We be graving up in this bizzle. All-purpose flour. 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Yeah, I tried to open the can, but my can opener sucks, so 2 cups of beef broth. It's the beefiest of all the broths. And then, yeah, so the recipe calls for 2 cups of frozen mixed peas and carrots, and then 1 cup of frozen corn kernels. I just got this, which has string beans in addition to the other 3 that I just mentioned. So we're just gonna do 3-ish cups of this. Fuck you, the wholesome dish. So yeah, okay. And then for the tater topping, we got some shizzle, brah. We have, well, obviously we have, like 4-ish pounds of taters. Then we got 2 sticks of yummy ass butter. We have 2/3. We have 2/3 of a cup of half and half. We have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Salt and pepper, cause fuck you. And cheese, Parmesan cheese. Half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Alright. Yeah, it's time to cook. Okay, so yeah. First thing we do, heat up the oil, just get some, gotta take the cover off the oil. Yeah, so just get your oil. I'm kind of eyeballing it, just nice, healthy 4-ish tablespoons of oil, maybe a lot more, who knows. It's gonna get nice and warm, nice and hot. And then, yeah, once it's like warm, you just throw in your onions. Onions going in. So yeah, your onions are in the oil now, and you're just gonna cook them just a couple minutes. Let them soften up, kind of start breaking down, and we'll start adding more guys in a few minutes. Woo! Been watching a lot of James Bond movies recently. Pretty lit. Just got one on in the background right now. But yeah, that's what the onion looks like. Now it's like some of it's a little burnt because I didn't do the best at stirring, but it's pretty like fragrant. You can smell. It smells like nice onions, and then obviously the onions are kind of flimsier and more translucent. So now it's time to add the meat and the spices. Meat in, 1 beet in, there's the whole other meat in, and so the meat and the spices are going to be cooked for another 6 to 8 minutes. And yeah, so everything's in now. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, we'll check back in soon. Alright guys, so as you can see, the meat is cooking, has been cooked for the allotted time, along with the spices. So now we add the garlic. Yup, garlic in the pot. As well as the Worcestershire sauce. So 2 tablespoons of that. Coming right up. Served to you on a motherfucking platter, pal. Punk. Son. Baby. Doll. So yeah. Once that's in, just give it like a quick stir. Let it cook for a minute, kind of break down. Not very long at all. Just stir that in, mix that in there. You're going to start to smell the Worcestershire sauce evaporating off pretty quickly. And then you just want to make sure that you're getting some sense of garlic too in there. Once you can kind of smell the garlic cooking, just a minute, add the flour, your 4 tablespoons of flour, and 4 tablespoons of your tomato paste. Okay, so that's a bit of a debacle going on with the paste. We're just kind of eyeballing it now. Yeah. Just squeezing the shit out of this can. That seems like a healthy serving of tomato paste. And now, my hands are covered in it. So, here's what it looks like now. And we gotta stir out all the chunks of tomato paste now. So, just make sure it's all smooth. Get everything smoothly, nice and happily incorporated. Yeah, just stir it up. Stir that shit, dude. You can be fierce, bro. This mixture needs a good stirring. And then, once you're done with that, it is time to add your broth and your veggies. So, veggies and broth in. I'm going to stir that up to combine it. Make sure it's all nice and mixed up. And then, once it's combined, just let it come to a boil, and thicken up. Yeah, it's gonna kind of gravy up and get thick. So once the mixture boils, your meat mixture boils, the filling, just wait 5 minutes. Reduce the heat to low after it boils, and then wait 5 minutes. Nice and thick. Yep. Alright guys, it's done simmering. So now we just gotta take it off the heat and get to work on them cute little potatoes. Also preheat the oven. Yeah. Wait. Nah, audience, alright. Okay guys, so I cut up the potatoes and covered them with water because that's the first step for boiling them. So yeah, the heat is on. Let's get that shit up. Let's get that shit boiling. Okay, potatoes are boiling, so we're gonna give them 10 more minutes, or until they're like forkable. You can put them, just put a fork right through them. Okay, so once the potatoes are cooked, just drain them into a colander. Let them sit for just a little bit, and then turn the heat off, and then just put them back in the pot. Now they're back in the hot pot. The heat of the pot is going to let any excess water that didn't drain out in the colander evaporate off. You can see, I can see steam. I don't know if you guys can see steam. So yeah, and then yeah, you pretty much just add the rest of the ingredients. So that'll be 2/3 of a cup, half and half, 2 sticks of butter, and the garlic powder, half a teaspoon of that, and just mash away. And I don't have a potato masher, so I'm really gonna have to suffer through this one. So yeah. Any of you are wondering how I'm doing this? Okay, so I've added the other ingredients minus the cheese, which I'm adding now, but they're kind of lumpy. So I guess that's how they're going to be because I'm too lazy to mash them anymore. So yeah, half a cup of cheese. Yummy. That's a healthy half cup. Just a little more for good measure. Everyone likes cheese, especially me. And then just mix this up. Okay, so this is done now. Okay, so the potatoes are done now. Cheese is added. So we're just gonna put the potatoes onto here. So yeah, I'm thinking that I want to try something. Delicious. Okay, so yeah, I gotta put this on a baking sheet so it doesn't bubble in the oven. And then, yeah, all you gotta do is bake it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. This is what it looks like right now. I'm doing something very special. There's a layer of potato in the middle here. You can't really see it all the way, but I promise you guys, I promise. It's a 4-layer cottage pie, guys. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna oven it. 25 minutes, 10. All right, guys, 4:45 is when we're done. All right, guys. It's done. So, yeah, this is it. As you can see, the pan is very full. But yeah, I don't know. Should be good. Gonna let it cool off, and then yeah, I think we're actually gonna try the meal. Salutations, friends. Yeah, I just went on a run. The pot pie hath cooled down, so I've fixed myself a reasonable portion. Along with my reasonable portion of pot pie, I have some juice. Yep. But yeah, this is the pot pie, guys. Whoa. Alright. So there's a nice crust. The cheese and the potatoes crusted over nicely. Yummy bite. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of crust on the top there. That's my thumb. A little bit of crust there. Yeah. Meat, extra potato on the bottom from the second layer of potato. Yeah, I did 2 layers. There's meat, potato, meat, potato. È bellissimo. Yeah. I would rate this dish pretty fucking chill, bro. Top notch.